Failing is just a part of life, but it's a part you can fix.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 kids shows that need adult versions.
Joy while it lasts, Candace. Fame is fleeting, but the internet is forever.
For this list, we'll be looking at our favorite children's TV shows that deserve a spin-off targeted at adults. Which kids shows do you still watch? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Wow. So this is what we look like to other people. It's kind of creepy.
You have no idea.
While we did get to see more of Zack, Cody, and some of their hotel gang in The Sweet Life on Deck, we can't help but wonder what a Sweet Life series would look like if it were aimed at adults.
I can't believe I get to study oceanography on the ocean. I'm gonna study anatomy. Starting with her. As a study partner.
There was quite a bit of humor written for mature audiences to begin with, and, with the exception of the twins, everyone on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was over the age of 18.
Hi, I'm London Tipton. Duh, and welcome to Yay Me, the show about me!
Either way, all of the cast from both shows are adults now, so a more grown-up version of the series would be pretty fitting. Hear us out. It follows Zack and Cody off at college, and it's called The Sweet Life of Dorm Rooms. Yes, we will hold for applause.
Dude, they're twins. Gorgeous twins. On vacation. What they do in Boston stays in Boston.
Number 9, Kim Possible.
Hey Wade, what's the sitch?
While Kim Possible still holds up really well today as far as cartoons go, we think some more freedom outside of Disney's borders could have been really cool. The show already has a ton of awesome action and some plot points that are easily nightmare fuel.
AP, you're a synthodrome?
We can't help but wonder what an adult version would have been like. There's no doubt KP can handle anything thrown her way, but heavier themes that see her folding under the pressure every once in a while would be perfect for an older audience.
Sitch me.
Scanning indicates Draken's atmosphere disruptor is right below you.
Let's rock.
Plus, the jokes in the show were hilarious. We can only imagine what the writing team would come up with for adults. Number 8, Phineas and Ferb. Petition to let Doofenshmirtz curse. And we don't mean cursing Perry. Phineas and Ferb is a show that still has a huge fan base today, most of which are now adults. While the series is, for the most part, sunshine and rainbows, it's also managed to touch on darker themes every so often.
Got these chains on me, they won't let me fly. Got these chains on me, won't tell me why.
Across the Second Dimension, for example, was a surprising tone shift, but one that was super awesome.
I guess that's life, huh? One minute you're having the best day ever, the next you're being fed to a monster the size of a 2-car garage.
This is a show that doesn't even have a real villain, so we'll take heavier storylines any day. We think a revival of the show that takes place during high school summer break would be Ferb-tastic. Mom, Phineas and Ferb are making an aged-up spin-off.
Phineas? What are you doing?
This.
Number 7, Codename Kids Next Door. Codename Kids Next Door was a pretty wild show, even with its target audience being kids.
Number 3, what are you typing? I love parties.
You do too?
Get out of the way.
While the operatives of Sector 5 fought valiantly against the world's evils, like homework and flossing, we have to wonder if they were ever decommissioned.
Number 5's got the goods.
Something tells us they were exempt from this practice, which would make for the perfect reboot of the show. We'd love to see the members of the Kids Next Door get together to battle the evils of teenagehood or adulthood.
Teenagers. They make me sick.
Considering the storylines were already intense in later seasons of the show, we just know an adult version of it would be absolutely amazing.
Freeze!
That's nasty.
Gross! How can they do that in a car?
Number 6, Recess.
Adults are so weird.
Yeah, one of them does something, they all do it.
We would pay good money for a spin-off of Recess that takes place in high school. Call it Lunch. This was one of those shows that always felt a little more grown up than it was, but that might be true for anything that aired in the 90s.
How's it going, Teach?
Oh, pretty good. The view's not so hot, but at least I got company.
It would be insanely cool to see the gang as teenagers navigating their way through high school, or even as college-aged kids figuring out how to be adults. There are already mature themes coded in Recess, but we would imagine a version aimed at older audiences wouldn't have to do nearly as much waffling around the heavier stuff.
Come on, man, you're going cold turkey. No, it's a gold turkey. I found my calling and it's a Jimbo.
Plus, we just have to know if TJ and Spinelli ever got together. Number 5, Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie McGuire is a show that never shied away from the real stuff. We didn't even think the word bra was allowed on the Disney Channel.
I want a bra, okay? A bra! A bra! We want a bra!
Episodes like that were so important to so many of us growing up, and we're positive that an aged-up version of Lizzie McGuire would only have the same impact. While Lizzie might not be in school anymore, a show about her navigating the adult world alongside Miranda, Gordo, and even her brother Matt would be, like, totally awesome.
He's giving some of the sandwich to a pigeon.
Oh, he likes nature. I can talk to him about that.
This seemed along the lines of where the reboot was headed, but unfortunately, it was axed before barely making it to production. We're still holding out hope, though, because, let's say it together, that's what dreams are made of.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
Number 4, the Scooby-Doo franchise. Here's a franchise that needs to allow swearing in at least one of their installments.
Zoinks! Don't look now! The company's coming!
Zoinks and Jeepers were cute when we were kids, but now that we're older, the satisfaction we'd get from hearing Fred drop an F-bomb is unmatched. Something on par with the tone from the Supernatural episode with Sam and Dean would be incredible.
But we can help. We have to.
Right, you can. You're gonna do what you do best. Build a trap.
The Mystery Gang is so iconic, and has been for several generations, that it only seems right to have an adaptation directed at adult audiences. Just imagine a Scooby series with the darker themes and heavier plots of a crime drama.
For some reason, this guy believes we're the original Mystery Incorporated.
Fred, what's going on?
Sorry, Daff. I stopped paying attention after he said traps.
Now that's what's new, Scooby-Doo. Number 3, the Blue's Clues franchise.
Hi out there, it's me, Steve. Have you seen Blue, my puppy?
Look, we're not trying to corrupt all of your favorite childhood shows, but yeah, okay, maybe we are a little bit. A revival of Blue's Clues called Blue's Clues and You is still airing today, but we have another suggestion, if you'll hear us out.
Well, we talked it over, and there's really only one thing to do.
Yep, just one thing.
What? Play Blue's Clues!
A murder mystery show where Blue leaves clues at the scene of the crime. Or better yet, Blue the police dog helps find the clues.
You will come and help me with this, won't you? You will? Cool. All right, well, we better get to the kitchen. And fast.
Listen, we don't have all the logistics worked out yet. We just know it would be possum. In the meantime, you can always check out the Robot Chicken episodes, which are, sadly, probably the closest we'll get to a version for older audiences.
You boys and girls saw the clues, so you know this has nothing to do with rumors that Blue wants to replace me with some spotlight-stealing son of a bitch named Joe.
Number 2, Gravity Falls. If you've seen this show, you know it's borderline not for kids.
You deserve a prize! Here, have a head that's always screaming!
There are plenty of adult jokes, an intricate mystery plot, and some pretty horrifying monsters. We can only imagine what this show would have been like without the Disney censors.
Brother, whatever happens, I just want you to know something. This is for your own good.
What?
While creator Alex Hirsch has said that the story is complete, we think it would be super cool to return to the sleepy town of Gravity Falls sometime in the future, when Dipper and Mabel are maybe a little older and there's room for even more terror.
You're not going anywhere.
Also, Stan Pines deserves to let out a curse word every now and then. We're just saying.
God, hot Belgian waffles! Wait, I'm alone. I can swear for real. Son of a...
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. The Weekenders. Imagine their weekends in college life.
I blame myself. I should have been suspicious when Carver said, "Lore has fallen for my charm and good looks." Yeah, that would have been the first sign of the apocalypse.
Fillmore. We hope Fillmore and Ingrid grew up to solve real crimes.
A marker leaves a wet residue. Right-handed people don't have to worry about smearing it. But a left-handed person has a tendency to drag their hand over the area they just wrote. Unless...
The person writes backwards, right to left.
Arthur has the most iconic one-liners.
Are we there yet? CW, that's the 8th time you've asked. You can't ask again for at least 10 minutes.
Okay. Are the 10 minutes up yet?
Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. A grown-up version would be Miraculous.
Are you really going to do this? I am, Tiki. And you know what I won't take for an answer?
No.
Okay, well, when will he be back?
I can't tell you. Goodbye, young lady.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
I was 5! It was kindergarten!
How about Ned's Declassified College Survival Guide? Or a Ned's Declassified Work Survival Guide? Boy, do we need it. Ned always had the best tips, and we could sure use his guidance navigating the adult world.
Failing. It happens to everyone, and it means you're only human. So remember, don't overreact. And don't let one F ruin your life.
Plus, we can't help but wonder where the characters ended up. Are Ned and Mose still together? Is Cookie still as hysterical?
Tell me it wasn't Cowboy Cookie.
These are the important questions, people. The show was never afraid to explore more awkward topics, and without the kid-friendly parameters, we just know an adult version would be so real with its storylines and humor.
No, I didn't. It wasn't me.
It wasn't Susie. It was me. I am Spartacus.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.